Hello, my name is Anthony.
My name is Coco.
We are taking English 22 ALP, spring semester.
This is Misha, a female dog. And we're in Mrs. Ueno's class.
Yes.
Ueno's.
And we'll discuss about this class and how it'll help you for 100.
Welcome to ALP 22.
In this video, we'll discuss what to expect in 22 English.
There are various things we're going to talk about in this video.
1. Expect a lot of writing for English 100. In 22, there'll be many small assignments to help you with the bigger tasks in 100. What to expect?
So Anthony, what do you expect, like, a lot of writings? What does that mean?
Well, a lot of writing you receive paragraphing to help with the assignment you'll get later in the course.
Okay.
But it's all to help you with the class in 100. To practice, make sure you go right, make sure you do okay.
Okay. So basically, it's practice for English 100. It's like
Right.
to help you, right?
It's to help you. That's all this class is.
Okay. So what about assignments? What kind of assignments should the English 22 expect?
Well, like I said, a lot of writing. And you'll have Connect, which is to help you with grammatical English. So punctuation, commas, verbs, parallelisms, stuff like that to help you write grammatically correct.
Okay. Do you think these assignments gonna be hard, like Connect? You know, it sounds pretty technical.
Not really. It's actually pretty easy. You go online, practice. It takes a little bit sometimes. Some are really hard, but other times you can get it not fast, but easy, kind of.
Okay.
But it's all to practice and make sure you get it right.
Well, that's good. What else should we expect from the class?
What else should we expect? It's all to help. In the beginning of the class, let's say start, the teacher will ask, do you have any questions from 100? That's the first thing you'll go off.
Okay.
And if the class doesn't, move on to the PowerPoints, whatever the class is doing that day. But if you have questions, always ask.
Okay.
It's very helpful if the whole class gets engaged to practice what needs to be practiced.
Well, that's good. I mean, I do understand because I was in that class, but yeah, it did help me a lot because I did have questions for English 100.
What kind of question did you have?
Well, it depends on the day. English 100 was before English 22. So, like the assignments, the homework that we had, if we had questions, I can ask and I can have further information from the professor. That was pretty helpful for me. Other than that, the upcoming quiz I can ask for, that was pretty sweet.
Oh yes, the quizzes. You always take practice, or not practice quiz. Quizzes out count for the class, but practice for 100. So basically this class is just like a recap of 100, right?
Yeah, basically something like that.
Okay. So just recap for 100, practice if you need help writing, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think I get it.
Alright.
So group work. You need to pick out a group, maybe 4 or 3 people sometimes. Get in a group, talk about the project, understand what the main goal is, and try and go from there. Make sure you get you guys' email, phone numbers, stuff like that, because communication in a project is key. Without that, the group is bound to fail no matter what.
Very important. That is one of the most important things, communicating with your group. I guess from our experience having group work, I guess did we lack on communication? What do you think?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Not so much, but enough to like keep in contact with the person and make sure. Sometimes people won't always respond to the texts like, "Hey, do this."
Or the emails, yeah. That's true, but it works out in the end if you do participate, if you put your effort into it. one of the second thing after communicating is putting your effort into it. Other than that, it is having a group deadline and meeting that deadline so that you guys can actually work on it.
Yes. So when you get that deadline, make sure everything's done as a group deadline, not the actual date. But the group deadline, make sure everything's done and put in order so the project will come out as best as it can. And on that note, make sure everything in the project is good to the point. Make sure it's nice, neat, spelled correctly, obviously.
Just do it so Mrs. Ueno would love it. Honestly.
Yes, do that.
If she loves it, if it's good, and if it's everything's met her criteria, then you are good. Hopefully.
Maybe.
No, it will. So the bonus points. It's like you get 3 points. Actually, I'm not too sure if it's 3 points. Well, how many points would you get for
Depends.
bonus points? Depends.
Quizzes, assignments on time, everybody has them. 3 to 5, I'd say. Depends on what it is.
So basically, you will not know when you will get your bonus points. Your professor will tell you if you do get bonus points, and which is actually pretty helpful because you can use those 3 points in your quizzes.
Make sure you write down when you get bonus points and what for, or else you'll forget about it completely and not get those bonus points at all.
And use your bonus points as soon as possible.
Actually, she told us you can't build them up to have one main bonus point, so you have to use them for that quiz or that test or whatever.
So, just pray that you get bonus points maybe before you go to class. Pray a little bit. Pray to anything. Scratch that, you don't have to.
Buddhism.
No, we're not going to get into religion. Yeah, so that's pretty much it for bonus points, correct?
Pretty much. It's to help you out a little bit. Make sure you study, stay on task, stuff like that.
If you put in effort to your work, you will get bonus points. Okay, so types of works. Anthony, do you want to explain a little bit on these?
Sure. So the first one is narrative. Narrative is like reading a book or telling a story. Just telling a story, getting the person immersed in the scene.
Okay. So you're getting the reader into your world,
Right.
something like that.
Right, like third person kind of, like you're telling what's going on. They see how it's playing out.
Okay. What about descriptive?
Descriptive is kind of close to narrative, telling a story, except get you more submerged per se, like using your 5 senses, touch, smell, stuff like that.
Feel, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
So the reader can imagine what you're talking about.
Okay. What about free writing?
Free writing is a good skill to practice to get your ideas on paper. That's it. So set like a course time, like 5 minutes. I'm gonna write 5 minutes straight, see what ideas I can do, or see how my writing turns out. Just,
without stopping.
right,
Is that correct?
without stopping. You don't need to worry about your grammatical stuff.
So you can
commas.
just write about if you get stuck on your free writing, you just keep on writing the same thing until you get to your next idea.
Just have to continue to write nonstop.
Okay, so how about the position essay or
Position
position?
essay. Well, you would read an article,
Mm-hmm.
read it fully, annotate it, and then you would write about it. Like, choose your position, whether you agree with the article or the writer, or
Okay.
disagree, or neutral. But you would need sufficient evidence why you agree or disagree. with
You
that.
have to stick with your side. Is that
Right.
Yeah.
Give good explanation, give counter arguments, stuff like that.
Okay. Well, the last one will be evaluation.
Right, kind of like position essay, but you would read an article and then tell about it.
Okay, so it's like summarizing is something similar to that.
Right. It's like summarizing, telling what the author has to say, and give his idea, like his perception of what he's writing about.
Okay. So these are the types of work that you will see in the ALP 22.
22 and 100, yes, because
22
they
and 100.
intertwine with each other.
Okay, so
You'd see a lot of these. Well, first two more in the first semester or first quarter, and then the rest in the second.
okay, so basically, what the types of work that we'll be doing in English ALP 22 is, so you can help your work in the 100 class.
Right. So it's everything, like I said earlier, everything from 122 is always to help. Help whether you need writing, descriptive, narrative, stuff like that. It's always to help.
Okay, so Anthony, problems and how to work with them.
So the most common ones would be your grammatical errors,
Okay.
punctuations, run-on sentence, stuff like that. And like I said earlier, to help with that would be the Connect website. So you go on there, log on, do the do the subject, and then continue on with the class.
Okay. I know other than that, what kind of writings do you think will have problems with those?
Same thing, just grammatical errors. If it looks fine, and then you look at it, Miss Yen looks at it, and it's not as what you thought it was, you can go for the library to help. The writing center upstairs.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, right before. Anyways, yeah, you go there, ask for help, see what they have, and then you can work on that.
Okay. So, from my experience, I guess, if it's an essay or one of those writing assignments that you turn into your professor, she will actually correct it for you. From that, you can learn from your mistakes, and you can keep on going, and then you'll be a lot better in writing.
Right, just ask Miss Yano for help. She'll help you with everything you need, or just go to the library center and you'll receive help.
To recap, do your work, don't be late.
Ask questions. Respect your beautiful professor, Mrs. Ueno.
Thank you for watching.
Thanks.